Hi, everybody. We're here to talk to you about Battle Strummer.
No, we are here to get hype. We
Oh,
have
hi.
an event coming out.
Look at this man. He's thin, he's fit, he's got a nice smile. Look at those eyes. Who wouldn't want to sit on his lap?
This is getting weird. This got weird fast.
All right,
All right.
next screen. Here's our agenda. Come on, run us through it.
So we got fan art, got new Captain Skins, got a Toon Lands recap, which ended just a couple hours ago. We got roadmap updates, and then we got versus Challenger reward drawings. Then we're going to talk about Tabletopia.
Fan art, first page. Al Stepanenko, Pre-Cats, Waffles, and then our friend Alyssa T.
It keeps coming.
It does. There's Andy Ari. And Shadow Wolf 11 1 1080 has it looks like a healer to me with a buffalo on their head.
Where's the buffalo?
What do you mean? Where's the buffalo? 9 minutes and 38 seconds. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, geez. I got rubbed in. Should we get on to this week's amazing Captain Skins?
We should. All right.
No, let's go through. We have another page of head skins awaiting us.
Even more head skins over here.
And this is the record-setting amount of full skins we've had in a week. If you count these all up, we've never had this many before. So it is an epic amount. So congrats to all the captains here that have full skins and the viewers that got them there.
Yeah.
Supporting the captains. Yeah.
I like it.
Let's go into roadmap and updates.
Let's do it.
All right. And then stuff that slid to March. So we'd hope to get mobile unit info and battle info, essentially being able to tap on units in February, but we needed to take more time there. So that's slid out. We're going to get that in March. Same with the versus improvements. We're going to try to sort of land it this week, but we decided instead to keep February as sort of keep versus the way it is for February. We know what we need to do, and then bundle up all the changes and roll those out. So we're going to be targeting not this versus, but the next week for like some changes there. So looking forward to sharing more details with you on the next slide on that. And then, yeah, we're going to get some quests for those endgame players that are like grinding through all the stuff we got already and want more sort of epic stuff at the end of the game that have level 30 units that are doing everything they need to do. We want to give them some challenge there. And then, as everybody's looking for, Web Light. And then dungeons. Oh, I can't wait for people to see dungeons. Right now, it is just, it's early on, so there's a lot of directions for taking it. But we're really trying to get it together for a March landing on that, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, let's click on the next
versus improvements. So what we've got going right now is the changes to bone rewards. So eliminating streaks, increasing loss rewards relative to wins. So essentially, like just by playing, you're going to earn more bone rewards. The one bone club, as I think Hooks is in, will no longer be the one bone club. No matter how well you perform in versus, you're going to get more bones. We added captain spells this week, and thanks to Frosty and folks, which we'll talk a little about next slide for testing that out. We're going to be live for this week. Captain spells will be in there, and so that'll be sort of an ongoing thing as we give you more common spell tomes to unlock. There'll be more spells to play with. So versus is going to become a little bit more dynamic. It's just having more spells there makes things a lot more strategic. And then this is, I think, the most exciting thing for me because it lets me play versus now. Is we're going to give tickets for participation. So a battle anymore to get a ticket in our raffles that we do. You just need to play, and that kind of like goes hand in hand with some of the tuning improvements we're doing. Where we're trying to default things to growing to larger battles. So folks that are finding a lot of traction, finding a lot of wins are going to grow in size and power faster than they are now. All right. And the trickiest thing, and I think we'll probably have to go into detail on it maybe next week, is bonus last minute. So right now, essentially when you have after your captain places in a versus battle, you have 5 minutes for you to place down in a battle. 6 minutes is it? And that time is fixed. And so like if you are really on top of it as a viewer, you can go place down 3 units. But if you didn't happen to be there right at the start of the battle, or you're coming in halfway through, maybe you joined a new captain, you really only got like maybe 1 unit down, maybe 2. And that's tricky because the other team might be scaling up higher than you or not. So we're going to do this sort of reset at the last minute of battle where even if you have like a minute or 2 minutes on your cooldown timer to place the next unit, we'd say, okay, no, you can just place 1 more now. And that's going to help people scale up further, get more participation on captains, help the battle scale higher. And that combined with like putting a level 10 floor on the unit types means that like we should have more competitive battles and more people in the same sort of matchmaking pool. Sometime in the future, hopefully the near future, we're looking at all these like game modes. And we had some awesome suggestions in the last 2 weeks on like the game modes we can put in for versus that, aren't potentially as sweaty as sort of the head-to-head modes we have now, where it's really like, you've got to be following your captain. You've got to be putting down the exact right unit. You've got to have the right specialization for that unit to go in that spot. We're hoping to like unlock like a little more party aspect, where it's it's a little more of a fun time. Just hey, you might not be fighting head to head, but you might
Just
be
a couple of fun
just-
guys. We're just playing, the
Hey.
verses over here. Hey.
What we're gonna try to do is a tower defense map. We'll see if it comes together for next week. No promises on that, but I think I'm really excited about it, and I want to put a lot of testing into it because I think it's be super fun. Plus, I'll get to play. Stream Deck is a device you can plug into your computer that helps you run your stream. You can actually do anything with it. I like to open up Zoom calls on it and hide and show my cam. I got it right here. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky.
Yeah, I can't lift mine up that far.
Yeah,
Just cables.
there it is. There it is.
It is a piece of hardware produced by Elgato.
There you go.
And it lets you, it integrates into OBS and Stream Elements and all of the things. That's how I push buttons to play sounders. For instance, hey chat, guess what?
Be quiet, chat. You're alone.
I pushed a button on my Stream Deck and you heard that. And now I can push buttons on my Stream Deck to start the battle, to do other things that will interact and manipulate the battles while you're live. So if you're in the middle of an Apex round and you can't stop to alt tab out to push all the buttons on the OBS, if you've got a Stream Deck, you can leverage that to get more control and help you out a little bit in those instances. And it's actually pretty awesome. All right. Top community priorities there, Kermond.
All right, and we've talked about it for a while, and it's getting close. When you buy a skin and you don't have a unit for that skin, except for legendaries, we're going to give you that unit. Right now, there's a main quest line that we have in the game that has some quests that are a little bit out of order. So it asks you to get a level 30 unit for midway through the quest line, and then the next quest is get like 2 level 10 units. So we kind of delayed a lot of the rewards there, so that's coming.
Awesome.
Skin randomizer. So when you go into a battle, we're going to actually randomize all of the skins that you have. And we're going to do a little bit of logic there to say if you're going into a battle that you're the captain and you have a skin for the captain, and you have multiple skins for the captain, we're going to sort of shake them all up and pick skin out for that unit. So then when you drag the unit out of the bar and you place it on the battlefield, it's a cool skin.
So and it could be if let's say somebody came to the Coco Jobro show and put down a tank, and Coco Jobro has like 3 different tank skins, it will just randomly pick one of those 3 tank skins
that they own.
That they own, yes.
That they own, yeah,
if they own those, I mean,
captains are getting so many, and I think Hooks was talking about he's got 90 plus skins already. So captains have a lot of skins going on, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to go back to the skin equip menu every time you want to go and put on a new skin, particularly for the same battle, right? Like the flow of like load in a captain, join a battle, put down a unit, back out to the skin equip menu, put a new skin on the unit, back in. And we have a feature in there so you can auto equip captain skins, but that auto equips like head skins and it doesn't randomize it at all. So we want to put in the randomization there so people can flex their awesome skin collections. And I'll burn through the rest of these because I feel like I took a lot of this time last week, and all these are the same. So in-game alerting. So the same time we saw today when you're like, hey, what is the update going out? It doesn't rely on me, SC Kermon, to type in Discord that there's an update coming, that the game will alert you to that. So we're working on that. Based on feedback from last week, we're going to do new battle planning icons for the healer flag. And now we've added the rogue and flying rogue. Okay. Based on the feedback we got from sharing this with you last week. So thank you, everybody in chat, for giving us that. We are going to be doing a few changes to captain spells, the UI UX there, particularly around how you drop them, because right now there's no way to sort of confirm or cancel a spell placement. So once it's down there, and the flow is a tiny bit different than the way captain units are placed. So we got some feedback from the versus testing last night, and actually before that too. Thanks to everybody that dropped the feedback in Discord that, hey, this is really tricky and it's backwards from how we do unit placements, and I can't right click properly. So give me that way to drop spells down the same way I drop units down. So we're going to look at that and see what we can do there. And so more coming on captain spells. And event variety. This is something that we're going to see a lot of variety just like an hour's time, Tabletovia. But beyond that, we're looking to shake things up a bit, get even more variety in the events, kind of look at the structure of how we run them. Is 30 days right? Should it be 7 days? Should it be 60 days? I don't know. Yeah. But we're going to take a hard look at that over the next little bit, because we're getting that feedback from folks.
Are we ready for the next thing?
We are.
Okay.
I think it's juice.
Alyssa T, please introduce yourself. Who are you? Where you're from? And what do you do?
Hi. Okay, this is a fake mustache. Did you like it?
Oh.
My name is Alyssa. I am a full-time streamer, and I've been playing Stream Raiders since January 2020. And I'm just super excited to be here and chatting with you.
Alyssa, you and I have known each other for A while now. When did you first realize that we were best friends?
That's a great question, Justus. I don't think I'm there yet, but I think we're working through. I think we're working through it. I think this mustache is really good. Really good direction. Are we better friends now?
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Bye, everybody. I'll see you soon.
You know, seeing all those pieces jump around, we should probably do some kind of an event with like board games. Here it is.
Good, sir.
Man, my ideas are awesome. Look at this.
Yeah.
Tell us about
Right.
the Tabletopia.
And this one, there's some enemy spawn zones you see. The blue and the red, I forget what you end up calling them, zone tiles, those spawn units if enemy pawns get to them. So it's like you're kind of playing chess inside of Stream Raiders. So this is, a little bit more strategic than your standard event maps. This is actually one of the most, I think it's going to be actually the trickiest of the bunch of the new maps. Is there are towers on these maps. That red tower there, you can convert the tower to your side. So when you kill the tower, essentially becomes your side, becomes a blue tower, and has crazy range. You can like shoot across the map almost. So the enemy knights are running around. Actually, they'll ignore you entirely. They'll convert towers that you're converting, and then you pretty much have to block the knights from converting the towers. It's like a little bit of a tower defense, but you're actively assaulting it too. And then there's these army cards on the battlefield too, which will spawn units, like very many popular board games of my youth.
Well, what's
no.
this screen about then? New event skins, it says.
These are all the hype skins you can get as part of Tabletopia.
Here we go. This is the epic transformer slide. It starts as a little dice, and then you add 45 red things on it, and then it turns into a bigger dice. And that's pretty sweet. What?
It's a D20.
Oh, it's a D20.
It's a D20.
That means it has 20 Ds. Bam.
Artillery.
Hey.
Artillery's here. It's a vehicle. Got a guy at the monocle in the back there shooting some long range. It's a range unit. It's got long range. It's a splash damage. Super slow, but got a big wide splash. So it's like a really awesome legendary unit to get in the back line, but you got to protect it. It's weak. It's a glass cannon.
I think, Hermond, that brings us to the end of our show.
It is.
Thanks for watching. Time to raid.